Testing there. Can you hear me now? I hear myself. Yeah, I hear. Okay. That is Good morning, everybody. Meteorologist Rebecca Sweet here. The time is right around 10 o'clock this morning, and we wanted to do a quick little update and more so a recap from what we've had with this active weather moving into the area within the last 24 hours. Last night, I know a lot of folks going to bed with some thunderstorms moving into the area, and then this morning we still have a few more spotty showers continuing to slide into the area, but it is looking to be a much quieter Sunday, which is definitely music to our ears. We're still holding on to a weather impact alert day for the next couple of hours. This is primarily going to be into the early morning hours. A lot of this is due in part to some flooding concerns that we may still have here across East Tennessee, and we're kind of wrapping up with some of these showers and thunderstorms. But heading into the evening hours, definitely going to be focusing our attention on, again, a much quieter weather pattern. Temperatures nice and mild as we go throughout the rest of the morning. We are in the 60s right now, but you notice those winds coming out of the south-southwest. The winds, like yesterday, will be breezy and noticeable as we go throughout the rest of the morning. Have to show you this video again. This is going to be taken in parts of Morgan County. So this is a view as to what some of our viewers may have been waking up to this morning. Again, we've been hearing reports from Emily saying that this road at one point was closed. Hopefully we do see some improvements in this area, but this is one of the reasons, again, why we are focusing on weather impact alerts in place this morning. And then leading up to St. Patrick's Day, another timely photo shared to us by Daniel Austin. You may have to go out and perhaps find the gold at the end of the rainbow. Quick little update as to where we're at with some of these scattered showers in place. They're pushing their way off to the northeast. If we were to see any additional, perhaps strong, maybe severe thunderstorms, it would be this system kind of moving off into northeast Tennessee, but confidence is still rather low that we're going to be holding on to anything that is going to get up to that level. We may see still some heavier rain showers, perhaps some gusty winds move through this morning, but after this line of showers kind of slides on through, the rest of the morning and leading up into the afternoon is going to be trending much drier, but breezy. Windy conditions will still stick around. We're watching some of these winds continuing to push in from the south. This is going to help to bring in some of the warmer air, hence the reason why temperatures today will stay into the 60s, but we could see wind gusts up to around 25 to maybe up to 30 miles per hour. The National Weather Service no longer has a wind advisory in effect for areas across East Tennessee. We no longer have a flood watch in effect for areas across East Tennessee. So things are definitely improving and becoming much quieter. You notice on the backside of this system, we're going to be watching winds coming out of the north-northwest. Guess what? Wake up temperatures tomorrow morning, folks, going to be getting into the 30s. It is going to be so much colder come tomorrow morning. We might even be talking about the potential for a little bit of some flurry activity into the higher elevations. I feel like this is true East Tennessee. Now today, again, weather impact alert day for the first half of the day. We will not have this in place as we go throughout the second half of the day. This is still going to be primarily because of cleanup efforts. I will say that we had our newsroom call out to see if we had any damage reports from last night's storms. And we actually have had minimal reports. This is also coming from the National Weather Service. So far, they have not decided as to whether or not they are sending out a survey crew to go and examine if we did have any damage from some of these storms. That's how they would pick up and decide the intensity if we had a tornado. But there may have been the possibility, folks, that we would have had funnel clouds last night, and perhaps we just didn't have enough strength, or I should say the cloud deck being low enough for it to actually hit the surface. So very interesting forecast. We're definitely continuing to study it, but that is one part of the process that we could be watching throughout the rest of the day. But again, National Weather Service going to be contacting emergency management crews, and we'll see if we end up having a survey being put into place. A big picture point of view, we're watching this big dynamic system still continuing to slide its way into the Carolinas. If you have any travel plans, I know that we are having a lot of folks who are going to be heading out of town leading up to spring break this week. You will want to maybe perhaps delay your trip just a little bit, allow for some of this weather to continue to slide off to the east, but just know that strong to severe thunderstorms going to be a possibility across the Carolinas. This is where we do have the opportunity for seeing some strong to severe thunderstorms. And then we're also going to be holding on across northeast Tennessee. If we do see any active weather, this could potentially be across northeast Tennessee, southwest Virginia, and then moving up into the Carolinas. We have a wind advisory as well as that tornado watch that is in effect. This is out of our viewing area, but it is pushing up into the Carolinas. Storm Prediction Center has not updated much from where we were at this morning. We still have that level 1 risk, which is going to be in place across northeast Tennessee, the area where we do have some of our early morning showers continue to push through at the moment. A level 2 risk is going to be in place across the Carolinas. This is where we could see some of those stronger showers and thunderstorms today. And if you have any travel plans for spring break, you will want to make sure you are following some of the local meteorologists in this area. This is also where we have the greatest threat for seeing some flooding concerns. Big picture point of view, we'll watch a lot of this activity continue to slide off to the east. So some showers and thunderstorms not out of the question. This is going to be carrying on across northeast Tennessee, basically between now and into the early part of the afternoon. We'll dry out as we get this brief little break from some rain into the afternoon hours. Some sunshine going to be in place, which is exactly what we're seeing right now. And then on the backside of the system, we'll see a few more scattered showers pushing into the region tonight. And this is going to come with that northwesterly flow. So this could also potentially bring in some of that cooler air. And as I had mentioned before, we have the possibility into the higher elevations to see a few little flurries. Now, I don't expect much in the form of accumulation. This is primarily going to be for some of the highest peaks in the Smokies, but it could create for some fun views as we go into your Monday morning. Really mentioning that temperatures tomorrow morning, again, going to be getting down into the 30s. Looking ahead to the next 7 days, while rain has been a big part of our forecast so far, really within the last 24 hours, we're not going to see much in the form of precipitation throughout the next couple of days. We'll see drier conditions for your Monday and Tuesday, slowly warming up as we go into the middle part of the week. And then our next opportunity for some scattered showers will continue to arrive as we get closer to your Wednesday and Thursday, just in time for the official start to spring. So just a reminder, folks, we are watching a weather impact alert day that's going to be in place this morning. This will, again, not be a part of our forecast as we go into the evening hours. It's just in place this morning as we continue to potentially look at some damage reports, also get a glimpse if we are seeing any flooding concerns, but a lot of this rain is continuing to make its way out of the region. We'll see drier conditions tonight, lows dropping down into the 30s, 50s return tomorrow, so a cooler start to your St. Patrick's Day, warming up as we get back into the 70s for your Tuesday and Wednesday. And then we continue to highlight the possibility for a few more scattered showers rolling into the area as we get closer to the middle part of the week. Definitely more of a roller coaster ride in comparison to those really warm temperatures that we had last week. But in true East Tennessee spring fashion, we're seeing a little bit of everything this week. As for the rest of the day today, again, if you are watching this on our streaming platform, just know that we really depend on you being the eyes and ears when it comes to some of these strong to severe thunderstorms. So we really appreciate your video. We appreciate your updates through social media. So keep those coming. And if you do pass along any storm reports or any damage that you have in your area, we will share that with the National Weather Service. And then this could lead to the possibility of them coming out to do a survey if we have any damage in place. All right, everybody, that is a look at your Sunday forecast. Again, enjoy the sunshine that we're going to have, as well as some of those breezier conditions as we head throughout the rest of the day.